Hello, everyone. It's Coffee,
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Champion Killer, and
and
today
today
we're going to
we're
be
going to
bringing
be
you
bringing you Savage
Savage
Worlds,
Worlds,
a
a
wintergreen
winter-green
apocalypse.
apocalypse.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We last left off as you all were transitioning from the first half of the day into the second half of the day. After stopping at a mid snacker snacking and getting your snacks, you all traveled forward into Sector 2. As you stepped in through to the Sector 2, you're greeted by this huge monstrosity of a mech. And what you didn't catch before, you've definitely noticed now, there's a lot of people heading over there carrying bags, satchels, duffel bags, uh, some luggage. And on the outside of people are leaving with no baggage. And some look happy, some look mournful, and they carry forth. You also see something interesting. There's these avian people, humanoid. Everyone who's passed the gate is all human except for them. And they're wearing these heavily armored looking metal wear, uh, armored wings, and their standing entrance as these people are going into this foot, and then people are coming out. Nothing telling you guys you have to go over there. And it seems like only these people with these bags are willingly going through the foot. And that is where you all are right now. Beyond this robot is where some people are just without bags walking straight through. Well, people do have bags, just nothing that looks cumbersome like luggage. What do you do?
You said everyone is trying to go towards this giant robot?
Uh, People with these large pieces of luggage, whether it be
But
one
like
or
not
two, three
everyone's going
luggage.
there though. Like there's
Correct.
still okay. That's all I needed to know.
It's just you're seeing
Um
people go in with luggage and out the end without any.
I
And the people that
am
are coming out are either sorrowful looking or happy.
here we go. I'm gonna try to understand if this is like a place that people are staying at. Can I perceive that?
Uh, yeah, try a common knowledge. Do common knowledge.
You're just wanting me to fail.
Well, you rolled a stat and skill that actually is appropriate. Common knowledge. Okay, good. It's more that it doesn't look like this is a place to stay. You look up, and this place is being guarded by flying hoverbike avian Judge Dredd looking things. Um, Nobody seems to be cheering. The lights are on for a lot of the big old beam that's up there, and every now and then it scans everything and then goes away. And at that moment, like it was scanning you and went away. So It has nothing to do with staying in a hotel. This
Okay.
damn.
But people were bringing large bags, aka luggage, perhaps, question mark, into this robot
Yes.
building looking thing. Okay.
And in under 2 to 3 minutes, they are emerging without their luggage. The same people.
Oh,
And they look like
fantastic.
they're
Yeah,
sad and happy.
I
Some of
turn to
them
the
look
party and
sorrowful and some of them look happy.
I just, point this out to everyone and I'm like, I have absolutely no idea what that thing is, but it's big.
Can I see somebody that just walked out of there?
They're on the other side of the foot. So they're
Oh.
going in. Both of these legs and 2 arms are down are different people, just people going in. And like and there's people that are going underneath the legs and through the other ways. They don't seem to be going and dropping off a luggage or a large duffel bag or a, one of them had a shopping cart and coming out the other end crying or happy.
Is there anyone
I'm just
near us that's got a bag
Oh,
of some
people are
sort?
funneling.
Yeah, I'm
People
gonna
are
go
just
up to one of
funneling.
them and go, "Hey, excuse me, uh, why are you bringing your bag into that large structure?"
It puts her. Maybe you're. This has to be done. Let it go. Thank you. And starts to walk off.
Okay. At this point, I completely ignore the building sign. Like, I don't know what to do with this thing. I'm stumped. No one's giving me answers. I don't get it. And I go back to that snacker place. I get another snack, food for thought, because I'm lost.
I'm going to accidentally, on purpose, bump into someone and attempt to knock their bag or whatever they're carrying, and then be courteous and pick it up and return it to them after quickly looking at it.
Roll me, uh, like a hand-eye coordination something.
And eye coordination stuff?
Yeah. Skill relating to like that.
Oh, like hacking. I'm just
Now
kidding.
you
Okay.
athletics.
try athletic.
Roll something you have the highest stat in and just roll with it.
Shooting.
Shooting. Well, yeah, I guess it does have hand-eye coordination actually. So yeah.
You barely pull it off. But you trip a different couple, and the lady lunges forward, and the bag hits the ground. It starts to wiggle, and you think you heard something muffle as you try to catch the lady, and you roll me another athletics check, or give me something. No, deceptive.
So like
Yeah,
persuasion?
deception, persuasion. Sure, I'll take that one for right now.
Shane, I hope your persuasion's high. Roll a crit. Roll a crit, baby.
Crit.
Wow, that was. Oh, I said to roll a crit. What the heck, dude?
What is outsider? Oh
Oh,
God,
right. I forgot about that. I was like,
she
why is it -2?
Ah!
you thought
No.
nobody had emotions here. You didn't realize that what you did. You actually grabbed her, and she just slaps you and picks up the bag and goes off.
I come back eating something. I don't know what it is. I'm just eating something, and I'm like, "Oh, David, I didn't know you were like that."
I'm gonna find somebody that's working like another stall or something like that and ask them, "What's that building about?"
Oh, that's the nursery.
Nursery.
Yes.
I'm new here. I don't know what that means.
Oh, one day you two will get puberty. I might want to ask your family.
Oh, that's when
No.
usually like when a human male and a human female, they like do things together, all right? And I start to explain it and ramble on, and eventually finish my
Oh,
meal.
that's right. We all look like humans.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
And then I kind of like make a hand gesture of like what happens, and I'm like, see, you put the lime in the coconut, and you shake it all.
It's explained. I can't. I gotta use the head, and you have a good day.
I'm like, I think that's where their kids go, or something. I'm not sure. I'm still very
Well, that's a
confused why
place
a
that,
kid would be in a
I,
body bag, but
yeah.
Roll me a
Brainwashing center?
notice. Roll me a notice check, somebody.
I have a
Got
D8.
the highest. I got a 6. So
I want a different person to roll me a common knowledge.
Okay, I'll roll the notice, someone else roll the common knowledge. Alright, here we go, look at that. I got a 7. Plus 1, so 8.
I only got a 6 in
Go.
common knowledge. Anybody else got better?
Nope.
Throw him.
Oh my gosh! What the crap? Kelly's retarded.
My
Like...
my brain just melted.
No, I was shocked at it. I was like,
Uh,
that he had to explain to me what that was. I'm like, I could just shoot him here in the crowd. Nobody would think it was me.
I'm trying to. My brain just ended. Like all my thought, everything, the campaign. Like for some reason, it just emptied out of my head right now.
Just look down at Kelly and
Uh,
like I could show you sometime. They have these nice little informational videos you can watch on the telenet.
I'm trying to. I'm sorry, it was just too funny to me. What were we doing again? Ah, you asked what? I'm serious. You
Kelly
asked me
Kelly
what?
was asking us person at the stall about the building and said it was in the they replied it was a nursery, and I said, "Oh, well that's probably where they're like taking their kids or something or other." And then I started to explain the fortification nudge
Right,
wink of things without saying anything.
right. So basically, yeah, you get the picture that uh, it's a nursery and people are dropping off.
My only question is,
And then you also notice something. Where are all
All of what? Or all of what?
the kids?
They're in the body bags.
David, roll me a.
Common.
David, disakrit, yeah. It's not gonna be a -2. I know that. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, look at that.
Yeah,
Hey,
critted.
Dave,
poggers.
it dawns on you that you haven't seen kids the entire time you've been here.
And I've been very grateful.
Yeah, this place is starting to creep me out even more now. Don't worry, I have weapons now. Will
Oh,
probably do nothing to anybody.
so we got our PNF. Oh my gosh, PNS knives, right?
No, you got to pick them up on the way out. You don't get
Ah,
a. Yeah, you don't get them till the end.
I was gonna do something. Okay, go ahead.
Um,
I
what
go,
were you holding?
Callie, would you like to go see what a child looks like?
I know what a child looks like.
Oh, I thought you didn't. My bad.
It was about that time that you see one of them break and start running from before the front, and almost immediately, lady has a, a one of the bags. Another gentleman runs out of the crowd to try to run with her, and the armored birds just. You ever heard the term a murder of crows? Well, imagine all the little birdmen in the sky just coming out and just immediately shredding her to pieces with gunfire and splintering her everywhere,
Like,
and
oh
then go
dear,
about their
she's
day.
trying to steal someone's child. How dreadful.
But was she trying to take it to the nursery?
She was
She was running
walking towards the
toward?
nursery,
She was
towards
walking
for the run.
towards it.
She was walking for the nursery with the bag and just broke and ran from.
Yeah, so she tried running away, not towards it.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Right.
Oh,
yeah,
I
Right.
my
thought that.
statement stands. Yeah, my
Gotcha.
statement
in
stands.
in her path that she was heading towards the nursery, she just broke and ran
Away from it or towards it?
away.
Gotcha. I turned to Shannon. I'm like, yeah, that's got to be a brainwashing place for kids.
Brainwashing place.
What happened to the sack?
The sack, it's still there on the ground, and you see someone walking out of the crowd that's right near the sack, picking it up and walking towards.
Yeah, I don't like this place.
I'm gonna walk towards the building.
I am not walking towards that building.
You see plenty of people that are just walking by. most of them, in fact, best way to put it, none of them have large luggage, are walking just right on by.
Are they looking like they're walking to something behind the building?
Yeah, they're
Like
just
the
going.
building.
This is the only way
Oh.
the traffic is flowing, and
Gotcha.
So if I stand in front of this giant robot thing, like, I don't know, 15, 20 feet out, and I'm at one of the feet there, can I see inside of the building if there's a door and it opens up, and obviously people have to go inside? What do I see inside? Like
you
just from standing outside.
what you see is it's like one of these. So people are walking up, they get onto this escalator thing, and it brings them up into what looks like it opens up briefly, and the person goes in. Inside, you see what looks like a video a screen and a bucket looking system, and that's what you see on the inside. And then it shuts down immediately. And then you see the people coming out the back end of the foot is
Okay.
where they're coming out.
Is there anyone without a bag of luggage going into this place?
No.
Okay. God, this is so stupid. I turned back to God, this is so dumb. I turned back to Kelly and I kind of do like that Hunger Games thing where I like kiss my fingers and like put the peace sign out in the air, and then like I start walking into this place, obviously without a bag of luggage.
So you try to go to walk in, and the guards that are right nearby,
Mm-hmm.
one of them just puts your hand on your chest and
Okay.
looks at you and says, "No."
I just look at him and go, terribly sorry, I'm new here. Uh, is this not available for tours?
You can have tour when you bring a bag.
A bag. Does there have to be anything specific in the bag? Because I have multiple bags at my ship.
You can see the museum tomorrow. I am not authoritative information. And he stands back up. One must judge when they judge.
Yes. Where can I find information about this place? It's quite splendid.
Ooh,
And I kind of point at the giant freaking robot that's, above my head.
you must be a very slow one. I just told you tomorrow you will be able to go to a museum and find out that.
Oh, the museum will have the information. Oh, thank you so much. And I kind of like, I gesture out to like tap his shoulder. Does he do anything when I do that?
Nope. He's
Okay.
like a British guard.
All right, cool. I tap his shoulder and like thank him, and then I turn back to Kelly, and I'm like I make my way back to Kelly and David. I'm like, okay, needless to say, don't ever try to go in that building. They will kill you on sight. That was quite heart-wrenching to say the least. I don't like it here. Can we leave? Oh, and there's a
Yes,
museum
I
thing
agree.
that we go to tomorrow and find out about this giant robot thing in the sky. Supposedly. I don't entirely know. It is quite confusing to say the least.
Nothing
Yeah,
in this
let's go.
place makes sense.
Yeah,
Oh,
this place is creepy.
but
It was about that time that there's only a few bags left, and the thing shores up. There's no more people going into it, and itself and all the birds, they all fly into the thing, and it slowly starts to come together and close down, and it turns into kind of one gigantic dome thing and shuts down. And there's no more people with luggage.
Okay, I
Oh,
start
we'll find out what this thing is.
walking past the robot then.
Yep.
All right. You get past the robot and bring you sector 2. Okay. There's a lot to do. So pick wisely. Where do you want to go? Imports? Or do
I
you
can't
want to
see
go?
any.
There's a big black
Oh.
screen because we don't have a token here.
Let me fix that then. Good. There. My bad. Try that again. Can you see it now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right. There's a lot here to do. So
Ooh.
I don't know where
I
you
see
want to
two.
go, but we'll see where it takes.
My interests are mechs and ships and such, exoskeletons and armors, helpful hands, and then imports. That's my list. That's how I'd like to go.
All right. So
I agree
the
with the
question at this point.
mechs and the exoskeletons, and then I don't care about the other two. So I want to go to mech and ships first, though, and then exoskeletons second. My vote.
I
About
agree with mech ships and such first.
Oh, it doesn't matter what Dave suggested. 3 out of 4 wants to go there first. So sorry, Dave.
So
Hopefully you're
mech
wanting to go there
ships
first.
and such.
Yep.
We'll
First?
get to where I want to go eventually.
Where do you want to go?
Exoskeletons, armors.
Oh, that's our next spot.
I'd say mech ships and such, then exo, then imports, then helpful.
So
Everything is
you all
polite
travel.
and us.
You all travel to. You all travel over to the mech ships and such. Here there are things. So give DM time to load.
Oh no, it froze.
Yeah,
We need to
tell
turn
me
it off and
about
on.
it.
We need to turn it off and on again.
I might need that here in a minute. Let's see. I am trying. I wrote too many. Okay. Next. There we go. You have 6 different places. One of them is boats, subs. Another one is aircrafts. It seems there's these are different inner malls. So you need to pick which one of these directions do you want to go next. Do you want to go check out massive interstellar ships, boats and subs, aircrafts, starships, and orbital platforms? Or do you want to go to the mechs? So which shopping mall do you want to go to?
What things can we?
I mean,
Can you repeat those one more time?
I personally want to go to the mechs, but that's just
So
me.
I want to go
mech.
ships first, then we can go mechs.
So you got mechs, ship. Yeah. So where do you want to go? Do you want to go for mechs? Do you want to go for ships? Do you want to go for orbital platforms? Do you want to go to interstellar
Eh,
ships?
Ships. Need to get our ship up and 100%. And
yeah, that's what I want. Is whichever one is going to
Okay.
help us find things that is going to make our ship function
All right.
better.
All right. So you go over there to the starship section, and what you end up finding is they have almost every part that you could ever want to go to shop for. Do you're looking for inner hull design? Are you looking for uh, capsules attached? Are you looking for an entirely new, different type of starship? Are you looking for hacking systems? Are you looking for uh, landing craft systems? So, where do you go first?
I find one of those help desks and stuff.
Kiosk.
Yes, there are help kiosks here. Do you go to the ad-free one or
Yes.
okay?
I'm going to type in axle parts.
Axle parts.
Very, very
Um,
smart. That's why I love you.
as you click it, it this one has an interesting little feature. It goes jackpot, oldest search that hasn't been searched for, and you're rewarded a few microcurrencies into your account.
Okay.
Cool.
And it points you to the other half of the mall that scrolls lengthwise. It's an inner mall where the exoskeletons, armors, implants, and registries, and that you'll find it across from the registry.
So what, it's sending us to the
So
shadiest part of town?
it's like it's in the helpful hands.
No, it's in the orange sector.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So it's in
So
the exoskeleton.
there's three different places that you all are going. The mech ships and such is an isolated, gated, uh, full design of ships and stuff. It's more how do you say open, sterile design. And the helpful
an airfield.
hands and the exoskeletons is this long ass mall that stretches just God knows. And so you have to go one direction for helping hand. You go the other direction for the exoskeleton stuff. So it's a
They're just
broad
telling us that we
distance
have
that you're
to.
traveling just to keep in mind. So yes, it is going to be completely on the opposite end.
Well, it's a good thing we're not in a
Uh,
boy bander. We'd be only
Oh no,
going
you
in one
yeah,
direction.
exactly. Now it
Am I
doesn't
getting
like
to the feeling that this part here is more for like external parts of the ships, like guns and hulls and stuff like that?
yeah,
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 I'm
it's kind of
thinking
like
that is.
Okay.
it's like people who own enough of a district and this and the size and the scale of having starships for sale. That's how big this place is. That now you're able to get to these places easy because there's, like I said, there's those speed walks and there's the taxi services and there's all these other things that get you to all these places within moments and at whatever speed you want to get there. It's just trying to explain the scope and the scale of how monumental the size is. The imports thing is going to be is they're all big. Congratulations, I'm over.
They're all basically city size.
Yes. Yes. Thank
They're
you
all big New York
listening.
cities.
Bigger. Well, yeah. Okay. No. Yes. It would be like having New York City as a mech ships and such. That's how
And
big
then
this
Queens,
city is. So in
and then
Sector
Queens would be like
2,
imports, stuff like
yes,
that.
it may, if the further you go in, it's harder and harder for you guys to realize how small it was from the outside when you first landed.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go to where it says Axel's stuff is,
Yeah.
and the
Oh,
exoskeletons and armors.
okay.
Unless anybody else has. Oh wait, no, you were wanting to see mechs.
Yeah, I want to look out them. I want to check out the mechs.
Yep. Since we're
Yeah.
here, let's go to see mechs.
So you want to
Yeah.
go? So you're at the starships stuff, and
We'll
what?
be right back.
So yeah, where do you want to go? What do you want to go see to explore? Do you want mechs?
Yeah, I want a mech.
Yes.
All right, so
Yes.
we go over to the. So you fly over to the mech section, and it's just varied. And do you want mobile armored mechs
Yes.
that are
I want like a
are
Gundam.
war? Do you want?
Yes.
You find these things like literally your imagination galore. They're there.
Like
Um,
I'm into one of those suits from Avatar.
What? No, that's an exoskeleton. No, I want a Gundam.
So yes, a mobile suit they do have. They have versions of it. Roll me a 1d8.
Do I want a high or
You
low?
may you want it random.
I want
We're
it
building the
random.
world right now.
It's a 4.
Middle.
Apparently they're Saurian Gundam type. Like you find out that because the people that are over there, that the Saurians were well known for making these, and they're very samurai-esque, and
Badass.
that's the kind of Gundam mobile suits that you find.
All right, cool.
Your role was to find out who made.
I
Uh,
I find one that's like, I don't know. You know the size of our mech that we have that like suits 4 people, like the gunners and all that?
yes.
Yeah.
I find one that's like half of that size. To
Okay.
where like one person can man it.
Yeah, and it's affordable too. In fact, they have a
Fantastic. I turned to
buy
Kelly
one, get
and I
17 free.
17? What the fuck? Alright, cool, yeah. I turned to Kelly and I'm like, I want this one.
It looks affordable. In fact, it only costs 1.3 trillion.
Oh Jesus.
It was about that time that there's a salesman that starts walking up. Hey, looking at you. That's the great model. It comes with the undercoat. God, interest you?
Does
In
it
fact,
have an
I got-
energy-based shield system?
Of course it does, sir. Why would
it
you
have-
think it didn't?
Does it come with bulletproof and armor-piercing round-proof coating as well?
I would shit you if it didn't. It's guaranteed Saurian made. Fresh imported today. Well,
Well.
I understand. Yes. So what type of weaponry does it have on board?
it's got 16 different kind of options, but they all come the same on the other 17. So the general one is it's got the double laser barrel that doubles as a laser barrel. and the arms can, well, they got the missiles there, and god damn it, and it's got the, I don't know, but it's got 6 of them, 6 different versions. We could go look at the manual.
Does it come with a long-range beam rifle, perhaps? I pull out like
Long
my
range,
data
yes,
pad,
you can,
which is blank,
yeah,
and I make it look like I'm scrolling through something like a list, but I'm not doing anything with it. Yes, and what about a missile launcher? Does it come with one of
yes,
those?
I can do that too. I can make a fruit flavor too.
Fruit flavored? I'm quite sorry, I don't understand that.
Satire, you gotta learn it sometime.
Splendid. How much for this model?
Well, it's 1.3 trillion. It's a bargain right now. I got buy 1, get 17. We customize the 16, the 6 options on all of them. 2 are weapon mounts, and if you want what kind of sword weapon melee thing on your sides and all that. But and then we'll plug it and play, and the other 17 will get the same. It's just we're trying to get rid of the outlot, so it's today's sale. I got some more expensive ones back there if you want to be full sale. I got the brand new. Oh, who's kidding? It's been sitting there forever.
Now, you said
I
that's
got
1.3
newer than this
trillion.
one.
You said that's 1.3 trillion in what currency?
Solarian.
Solarian. Oh, splendid. I freaking turned to Kelly and I'm like, I definitely want this model.
No.
What? But why?
I already have one.
We get 17 of these though.
And they're
Not
all
needed.
like Mobile Suit Gundam.
You don't need them.
Real quick,
And
can
then
this
and
fly
then you see
in
it
space?
drop out the back. It's got a tail, and now and you look up at the thing, and it's like it's not just a Gundam. It's a Saurian Gundam.
Yes, sir. Can this fly in space?
No, I mean that's what you see. He didn't say that.
Okay. Can this thing fly in space?
Yeah.
And how is it fueled?
If you got the fuel, we can change out the engine. You want it? What? How do you want to power it?
Well, I want it to be infinitely powered. Is that the thing? Can we do that?
You'd be breaking the 17th rule. You can't. We've all tried it. Somehow you have to give to get.
Okay, so how
So
long
there's
could
no
it last
infinite
on its
power.
current engine then?
Oh, we don't charge to change out the fuel source. It's customizable as part of the mech. So if you want it to run on cattle cores stuff, then it's easy. You just got to keep the bodies on board.
Okay, so what is a rechargeable state, like electronically? Like let's say I want to just
hell. Okay, so that's the Hellions. They're the ones that do batteries.
well, you
better.
stated you could put anything in here, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying what you asked me. Who? I was just. Sorry, my dwarf is slipping through.
So you could in fact put a rechargeable battery on here then.
Yeah. You got any Hilalian? See, we don't provide fuel. We can just change out the what you're using. Like we got the engine. We're just gonna plug out the engine. You provide your own fuel. So if you got batteries, we can make it work.
Okay, so
In fact,
I go,
in fact,
1 moment. And I, like, pull Kelly off to the side. I'm like, all right, look,
Not happening.
it's only going to
Wait.
cost
Not
130 million
happening.
Solarian credits for 17 of these things.
We have. Where are we going to fit these?
oh, I got that covered. It's only 1.2 billion for the case that collapses them down.
Still
They-
not
they be-
happening.
And we could put it into the onset of a slot, so you literally could just jump in, and it would expand out. Um, there's other versions.
We can come back if we really need it.
Okay, splendid. I'm okay with that. Sir,
We want to look
we
at other stuff. But we
need
don't
to
wanna
look at
spend all
other
our
things
load.
first, and then we will be back. Keep this deal here for me. Thank you. Love you. Mwah, kisses. And I start to walk away.
Okay. Damn it! I can give a 20% discount.
I start walking back towards him.
I really want to sell it. It's the most I get. I could give it 25 as long as I keep it above 26% cut off. I'll get 1% of the commission still.
I look back at
Make
Kelly.
the sale, make the sale, make the sale. Sir, 25% off. And I'll throw in the collapsible thing for free.
I turn to Kelly. This is literally the best deal we're going to get. Please, for the love of God, take the fucking deal.
Roll me some business deceptive check over there, Kelly.
Let's see if I have something I can roll. I am charismatic.
There you go.
What,
Give me
roll
something persuasive or whatever skill you wanted to use.
Roll it with advantage because you have the tatas. No, I'm kidding.
Nah. I'll roll
Can I
it with
roll
an advantage because of the situation. Yeah, go.
Can I roll shoot?
Notch. What do you
Persuasion?
have that's. Yeah, roll that.
No, I don't got persuasion.
I do.
What do you. Sure, champ. You do it.
Hey, I'm gonna crit fail. I'm gonna shoot myself. It's only a D4. Oh, wait! I crit with it! Let's go! 7! Oh,
yeah,
shoot, minus
yeah.
2. It's a 5.
Yeah. So some down like Spark and Kelly is just starting to realize like, wait, I could really good with business handling negotiations. And as you've been walking back and forth, unknowingly, just like the guy's like, just lost in the trying to get the sale, and something kicks in. You're like, you think for some reason that 30% is actually the true cutoff rate, and you're willing to go with it.
You go to 30%, you got a deal.
Ah,
Plus all the freebies.
Oh God.
very well.
Oh, splendid! Thank you, Kelly! And I, like, hug her real tight, and then I, like, give her a kiss on the forehead.
Get off.
Oh, but honey.
So I'm kind of whispering to
Every
Kelly.
couple makes the day.
I'm whispering to
You
Kelly
all
now.
have it. I'll have it there. No problem.
I'm whispering to Kelly now, and I'm like, don't worry. I'm totally not going to hack them and turn them into a mobile army for you at all whatsoever. And then I give her a wink.
I'm glad you caught on what I was doing. And I give you a wink and walk away.
She just blankly stares as she walks away. I look at David. The devil is she talking about? I have absolutely no idea.
I just sit here watching everything unfold, smiling, just waiting, and enjoying the show. And I chuckle as I
I'll
turn
walk
around.
over. I'm like, okay, where do I pay?
Just the handshake, and
All right.
it's done. It's got the
All right.
bio. We and shakes hands, and then you see that it's got like the
It's got a
scanner systems
scan
that you've
card
been
in
seeing
his hand.
everywhere, and it's just a hand. So it's like, how do you seal a hand? It's just
A
the
deal?
way of a handshake is now a legal contract, and so yeah, it's sold, and immediately he is like, here's the slip. Put your 6 things you want. And what kind of fuel source, and all 18 will be sent to you in their Diddy box. The Diddy box is a collapsible into 3 parts. So basically, we'll send the engineer, since that's part of the Diddy kit, to help you get it installed when you get back to your ship.
All right.
Thank you.
With that, you go to leave the mech store, Ayas. All right. As you go to fly out of the sprawling mechopolis portion of new who cares, it's part of this sector, you see robot stores that you start to fly through as a section, and some of the robot stores are saying ads like, fly Gundam manually, fly Gundam dronefully. You have the choice. As you fly through this sector, you fly a little bit longer, and you're heading towards the outer skirts into the orange sector. And as it starts to get to what looks like stretches on forever, to the left and to the right, from your viewpoint, you're at the middle where the taxi leaves you with the choice of going either towards exoskeleton or orange section or helpful hand. And this is where you're on foot. Which direction do you go? Orange or red?
Exoskeleton.
All right. So we go to exoskeleton. Ooh. Do-do. Sorry, DM's loading right now. And it's right in front of me.
David, you wanted to go over here, right?
Now,
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
He did.
Yes.
This is kind of where I wanted to go too, but now that I already got a mech, I'm like,
You're
whatever.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I was like, well, if the mechs are too pricey, I'll try out an exoskeleton. But I got a mech, so I'm good to go. No. Sorry, I got
How much for
17 mechs.
exoskeleton
Take the mech.
armor?
I'm gonna work on
You
like so, Kavi, what kind of power sources am I looking at here to like apply to these?
So, okay, what have you been introduced?
Well, I'm
Think
just
about
saying,
the
like, what's my
introdu-
limitations? Like, is
Those,
there more than what we've been introduced, or?
well, that's the thing. You need to find the fuel source for those things. So, whatever, if you're trying to go biomass converter, there's all those simple things. So think any kind of engine that we have today, future speak it, and they probably got it. I've
Well,
introduced
because we have
to
batteries,
you
that's why
a
I asked.
resource like battery, so you could put the burner furnace in, that yeah.
Because I was
So
thinking of
that's what
having
I'm
like
saying. Like,
I was thinking of having like a nuclear reactor and then like a battery powered backup.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, you guys have yet to realize this, and I think you all need to probably restructure why I am saying this. You've been finding different fuel sources,
Mhm.
and that's all I'm going to say. Now, with that, whatever engine you want to put in that is a fuel source that you have come across, you're welcome to use. So, would you like to use the batteries that you've been using for your wormer and your laser guns from Made in Hell, or do you want to use wood? Do you want? What do you want to use?
I want to use a battery, but like over time it like automatically charges itself. Like you know
Oh,
those watch
the
batteries and
so
stuff that like automatically charge?
right. Well, the thing is that at the moment, it's we'll get into that. Right now, what I'm saying is you can put a battery source. Well, you'll have to find a battery. I
They
haven't
said they could
introduced
put it in.
a renewable. No, they could put. You're asking for infinite energy. I'm trying to give you. It could be any kind of engine for fuel that exists right now, and the batteries you have that you're picking up that you got from that military ward, you could use those batteries.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at. Like that. You still need to come up with a fuel source. The battery, how does it recharge? What is it? And it's gonna.
Okay, so can we put one of those batteries in from there and they like we can plug it into like the ship per se and then recharge it that way?
You're just thinking. What I'm just saying to sum it up in a similar it's that whatever you want to put in it, it's a rechargeable battery. All I'm doing is giving you a label on who
Oh,
manufactures.
got you. Okay. Okay.
It uses Hell batteries. They're infinite renewable. You got it. Cool. You have a Hell engine. You went with whatever vessel, and we're gonna get into a lot of this in a second. So yes, it's got those for options because when you're strolling through options and stuff like that, you're seeing it's who it's made by. So whatever I'm gonna have to tell you later, and you're gonna get these answers here in a second, because you are heading to the registrar. So
Gotcha.
put a pin in that for just a second.
All right.
And I think I'll give you we're foreshadowing. So anyways, so you guys get to the exoskeleton. Exoskeletons. There we go. So do you go to exoskeletons, armors, implants, or registry? With the axle thing is down past the registry. So you got to go to the far end, and you got to go through these places in order because it's one direction. So do you stop at any of these along the way?
Yes.
Exoskeletons?
Yes.
Okay. So you come across the exoskeleton. and it is everything that you said. There is an arms person there, because it's once you get to this section, it kind of, well, you see it ahead of you. It branches out to whatever you're trying to look for exoskeleton, be it uh, mounted harnesses to be able to put plasma rifle attachments and gunnery on top of it, to name it. What are you looking for that's exoskeleton related? Mobile suit uh, is kind of like halfway to armor. So, what do you want? What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for something to help me to improve my strength, my carrying capacity.
So you see you get a little bit down the ways, and you see Reaver design, Mercurian design, Marshall the design, and you find that the Mercurial ones are the ones you're looking for. They seem hulkier uh, uh, exoskeleton designed for heavier lifting, and would give you bonuses in the region of strength. And there's Mark 1, 2, and to 4. So if you wanted to get a plus 1, 2, 3, or 4, they run probably about $500 million currently, and for each kind. Um, it, which one do you want to go to? Mercurial or another one?
Oh, well, let's check out 4.
Four. Four.
The ones that would be the one I would be wanting to look at.
Oh, gotcha. Mercurial. Sorry.
Yeah, the Mercurial.
Sorry. Okay, so you go over to the Mercurial section, and the atmosphere in this part of the section, it's almost hazardous and heavier than normal. It's just the feeling of the area, uh, like gravity's turned up, and that's the impression it gets you while you're in this area shopping. The the the
I get what's going on then.
Yeah, so you see them the armors, and yeah, what do you want? Where do you want to go? What kind of salesman do you want to deal with?
Uh, let's see. What kind of salesman? I don't want to go for the overly pushy one.
I kind of nudge Callie and I go, "You should go for the cute one over there." And I point towards probably a moderately looking dude, not even like the hottest guy there. He's not buff or anything, just like he's medium at best.
Perfect.
Very
Well,
well.
actually, I just want to look at the suits by themselves and see if I don't want one that's going to be too bulky.
So you head to a section that you find there are a lot more streamlined versions of the mobile suits. Some that look like it's almost a second skin. They all tend to have kind of the same design, though rudimentarily. So because of what an exoskeleton would be utilized as, um, the mercurial design has a the scorpion model has a more feminine, streamlined design, providing the same amount of options. It's just more for the looks, while still
Yeah, I want to go
maintaining
to that one then.
that. And you go over there, and yeah, you find exactly what you were looking for. Like I said, it's about, what did I say, 5 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, 5 billion is the price hood for most of these things. So you find one. So these ones provide an additional, like I said, do you want 1, 2, 3, or 4? That would just tack it up an amount of price. So it's just like customizing your hot rod at that time. At that point, you would tack on 2.5 billion per point higher. So you can do the math. And anyways, you're greeted by a lady. Comes waddling out. She looks at you and is like, "Hello," and shake a little bit. What can I interested you for? I don't mind my
I'm
rheumatism.
I am looking for an exoskeleton suit. One of these, perhaps.
Okay. Well, uh, do you want to do a deal? I can provide different combo service accompaniment. We have the rando or the ×2.
That's the rando.
Well, that's the beauty. When you ask it, it happens. Roll a 1d12.
A 1D what? A 1D12?
You get +9 to your deal.
Oh, out of game. What would that mean?
Buy one.
You buy one?
Yeah, she just has a system. It's like you either go for the ×2, meaning buy one get one, or you roll a 1d9 and you get a 1d12. It's just her way of trying to get you to buy from her.
Ah,
It's her gimmick.
so I would basically buy one, I would get another one for free.
Yes, or you could go for the rando. The minute you say rando, she's like, so you get one, you get 9 with it. So
Oh. I get 9?
yes,
Hell yeah.
so it's buy one get 9 for you.
Sweet.
I mean, statistically speaking, you should always be getting more than a buy one get one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The chance that you roll a 1, it's still the same thing. It's just her gimmick. You got to be crazy not to go for it. And it's about the time you look behind it and you see it's crazy. Frida's mobile mercurial wares.
Oh, okay.
And you see a little ad in the background. Got the crazies, got some crazy.
Oh, well, I'll look for the +2 then.
Okay. And so the +2 would just be an additional 2.5 modifier. So 5 billion turns into 7.5 billion. And so
Oh,
you
sorry,
spend
then at +3, I would
7.5
looking
billion.
for one for about 10 billion.
10 billion.
Plus
So yeah, if you paid the max 12.5 billion, you would get
You know what?
plus
Fuck
1.
it. I'm going for the 4. 12
All
billion.
right. There you go.
I fuck it. I splurged on freaking. Yeah, I'm splurging on this. Everybody's gonna get one.
Woohoo!
So with that, you get Mercurian. They all give Mercurials, which all give a plus to strength. So whenever you are wearing these exoskeletons, there's a +1 to your strength modifier. They will help you with other things too. But yeah, right now it's blah. You have 10 of these now. They do the Jackal Express as an option, which you click and it will go to your ship.
No. Shit. Ow.
And
Ow.
it will be packaged in the. It says that the company that does the delivery is by Fantasy Crafters, and it says a bag to you, a bag to me, and that's the name of the service that they use to ship your exoskeleton. All right, so you got your mobile suits.
Is it possible? I mean, I know you just bought a bunch of these things, but is it possible to get a shoulder-mounted, autonomous plasma caster mounted on one of these exoskeletons?
Who you ask?
Yeek. That'd be really
Either the
badass.
group or the salesperson.
Oh, so to
Probably.
the salesperson and the group.
Badass.
I have a cousin that they do mercurial fittings very good. He's not crazy though.
Aw,
Well, that's helpful.
I like you.
Well, you can.
Well, he's at least a
I
cousin.
got a
so.
card. I got it. You sold here. I like you. Gives you a card. You could use my crazy at him. What siblings do. He owes me one anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At a game, how bad did I get ripped off?
No, that's the point. It's not.
I figure getting 10 of these, I probably didn't get ripped off that
No,
bad.
it's for what we are creating. That's a good deal.
Why couldn't you roll a 12?
So
We're definitely coming back here if we need stuff.
yeah. So where do you want to go next?
Well, what's the next shop down?
Did you want to go to where she suggested, or did you want to go to Armor?
Oh, yes. Well,
Okay.
Well,
Right now
we'll
you're
go to
in.
that place, but if there's a shop in between there and there, we'll go into that shop first.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Try to say it again.
We're heading to that place next, but if there's a shop in between the crazy lady and that shop, we'll stop into the shop first.
Okay, gotcha. So you move a little bit further along nearer to the armor section, and then you start seeing mercurial attachments and all this kind of stuff. And mercurial attachments, there's the card beeps, and it's getting like it's getting closer to something. Do you keep going?
Yeah.
All right. So it gets you to Leroy, and he
Is this
looks
last name
over.
Jenkins?
He looks over, and he just like he sees the blinking card. It's like,
damn it. Sister did it again.
he's
Sister cousin.
he's got the head, and it's clearly obviously going to get as you walk closer to him, beeping louder.
Yeah, I kind of think with that expression, you know what happened.
Well, you're not. You're like too far to
Oh.
like you're at the other end right now, like walking up. So I was giving you the reprieve. Did you walk up closer to him to
Yep.
engage in conversation?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit closer, and he's like, what? Yeah. What weapons do you want? I'll play. Roll. He hands you a D12, and he's like, roll it.
Chin, this is your role.
Oh, okay.
Right? He's like, it's a 5. It's a 5. Okay, whatever it is, it's times 5. Damn it.
We have these 12 exoskeletons that we got from your sister cousin.
It's not
So
how this works, though. And he goes over and he touches the card, and it's like, and then you see the image that was of her. It has of him now. It's like, next discount is doubled. You carry the curse. And then you've got the business card, and it's got his logo on it now. And with that, it's like, I can sell you for whatever it is you're looking for. It's including times 5. So what was it you were looking for there, Dave?
kind of confused by the odd emotions of this fellow. Let's look to the group. So we have these 12. Was it 12? No, 10 exoskeletons. Yeah. And I was hoping to get at least one of them with a shoulder mounted autonomous
Sure.
weapon.
Do you want it all on the same one or on 5 different ones? We have it's just you think and you can envision the shot, and it will shoot. It's got a slight little it'll bruise if you try to use it too many times in a row, but yeah, that's what I got. Do you want the so it's all 6 on 1, or do you want 1 on 6? They only attach the mercurial design, or else it would like shred your shoulder off.
I'm just gonna look to
Probably
Kelly.
1 on 6.
Okay.
Because that's 6 armors that would have 1 shoulder weapon on it, I guess.
Do you want that compacted? Using the nano, we can compress it and put it so it's like a 6 on 1, or we can put like 3 and 3, or we can put 1, 2, 3, 4. And so where do you want it mounted, and what's your style?
I mean, I'd go for the 3 and 3, but
That's fine.
There we
Which one
go. These things are like only $1 million a piece, so if you bought those materials, you can afford these. What did you decide?
Yeah, that's fine. $1 million, so fine.
No, yeah, I meant like what? So it's 3 and 3.
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
and 3. Yep.
Yeah. So what it'll do is so to utilize into the system, find the plasma or the laser gun thing. Take that design and its effects pretty much. You'll roll your shooting, and your shooting is
I was trying to avoid.
I know,
It's like,
but
I
you
want
gotta
something
give
that I don't have to aim with.
I'm giving you something though, as a free action, meaning you're able to utilize this along with it. So think of it more like a secondary attack.
I'll be right
So
back.
I'm giving you uh, uh, an attachment so that you can have a second. It's so you could chip fire with that action, so that you use
Did
this
you just say you
one.
could shit fire her?
Chip fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Anyways, so you could use the left one, then you could use the right one, and alternate so that this one will, if it's because it can be it battery, so it would charge and you could shoot back and forth and get 3. See what I'm saying? So whatever that is, for the game. Um, yeah. So you got 6 of them, and it's all on you.
Okay.
So once per turn, you could shoot one of these. Is what I'm saying. As an additional action.
Okay.
And no, you won't have enough fire.
I won't have enough. What?
I'm just giving you shit.
Don't burst our bubble.
I missed. I
I
won't
think
have
they're
enough.
cool.
What?
I said, and no, you still won't have enough firepower because I'm like, I'm sure you guys want more weapons and more things, stuff. I was just foreshadowing the fact that uh, more shopping to come. Okay, so you get your shoulder attachment. You move on towards the armor section, and you start to pass the armors because you've been in the armor section, and you see implants. Implants is weird. It goes from mycocraft, which is fungal grafts and fungaloids and all these different kind of augmenty graft sales. You find insectitodian, you find shellfish. In there's about 6 different types, it seems, for implants and augments. You could either be bio grafted with bio augments, you can be cyber augmented with cyber implant. You could be fungal implanted with fungal augments. There's insectodian, and there's shellfish. So crustacean. Does any of it interest you before we go on to the next section?
I don't think I want to be shellfish.
So do we continue? Do you all continue forward onto the last part?
Guess so.
All right. Y'all get to the end of all the augments, and it starts to get to the very final
Countdown.
uh, uh, store in the building, and before it's a giant straight wall. And you see the registration hut. It's lit up. It's a dinky little shack. And next to it, or I should say not next to it, across from it, at the other side, so across from it, the other side, there's an axle store. The axle store is dilapidated, run down, turned up, and nobody's home. The across the way though, because this thing narrowed to more of a tip as it got closer and closer, and it ends as they at a tip where these two are kind of there. With that being said,
Does it seem like Axel is not used? It's like a defunct,
yes,
forgotten system.
yes, it's been there for a while. Electronics age, but it looks like it's just nothing. Like no footprints ever walk over there. There's plenty of footprints that like, and I mean that in the fact of even a city accumulates trash and dust, and wind blows stuff places. It looks like going to that right side is just, yeah, nobody goes there. Across the way, there's kind of like this aquarian looking dude sitting out front. Uh, um, and he when he rocks forward, you see that he's because he's in this rocking chair. He rocks forward. You see the human mask come on as he zones back. He turns Aquarian, and there's like this little light beam area, and he's just rocking back and forth, and it says registrations up there. And every now and then you see somebody go in there and come out.
Back.
So
We're heading to the Axle store. One that's
Okay.
never used.
all right, you start to head towards the Axel store, and so and he's rocking back and forth. You might not want to go there yet. It's been a while.
Oh, we're looking for axle parts, so
Oh, I do have the key. Uh, I can open that store back up.
is there a better system than the axle
I, for
or ship?
I have no idea. That's consumer based. I just deal with registrations. Nobody's been there forever. And so we just have the key. You
Could you open it for us, please?
I close here when I close here I can. I that's my night shift. But if you want, come take a look at the register. We don't have much profit. Store might be buying us out soon, but the government owns us. We'll just move to a different section in the city.
What do you do at the register? What do you register?
Oh, um, uh, well, come on over here. I gotta fix my thing glitching. Every time I sit in this chair, it gets close to the fucking cloak. Um, um,
Oh,
uh,
we
uh,
haven't.
just come over here. I'll show you. It's been a minute. And gets up. Been a while since someone needed a tour. Usually people just use the facility and don't ask.
Oh, we're new to the city, so.
Oh, yeah. Straight in from who knows. Yeah, so here at the registra, I assume you follow them into the building,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Okay. So you'll walk into the registra, and the registra. So you walk on up to the registrations, and you see like part of the sign on the far right of it that's dusty, and it says Axle Incorporated Registries. Um, and so it's just grayed out at the bottom of the sign as you walk into it. The man that gets away from the thing, and you see him grab this cloak looking blanket thing, and he drags it behind him, and he tosses it off to the side, and you see his hand slowly turn normal, and until he lets go of it. He's like, "Don't mind that. It only works in here anyways. It's a chaos cloak. What it does is it codes chaos so that the nanobots and everything can't find you. Sometimes, well, us at the registry, we also are kind of a mail service and privacy and stuff. Please step on inside, and he steps through this thing that looks like a laser scanner thingy, and he goes to step through, and then he walks through, and he's like, "Come on in," and we'll tell you all your mail that you need.
I'm sorry, did you say that it uses nanobot technology to make a cloaking field?
Yeah, so it only works in here because we're allowed to
No, that's fine. Do
because of
you know
our
anyone that could perhaps teach me in that particular area of expertise?
I can give you more information, but you gotta step inside.
I step inside. Okay, I'm inside now. What is the information I need
Walk
to
Come,
know?
inside.
come on, you seem as a Groot. Just come inside, and I get where you need information. We gotta go to the quiet chamber.
Oh, it's a quiet chamber. That means no talking, right? I like
No,
zip my
it
lip.
means no listening.
I look very perplexed.
I
Well, people don't listen to us.
Yes. Come on. Everybody step inside.
Let's go. Come on.
All right, I follow it.
Everybody steps through the laser scans. As Kelly steps through, goes, one message notification. And then Dave steps through, and it's like, we can deal with the notification in a second. All right, this is just the sub room. I can at least give you the sub clause statements before you actually commit to going into the next room. Here at Axel Corp, we love your services. We wish you to continue your services. You always have an option to give up on your simulated and organic unified life system. With this said, how may I help you today? Do you have any questions before we step into agreeing to terms and contracts?
I look at
What
Kelly.
is the meaning of life?
Okay, so sir, I do notice that you are carrying a left-in device. Your registries. Oh, it says here you're registered all to hell. Yes, you will start seeing curses or curse-like things. They will be part of you. This is a kind of a safety zone so that you all can know what's going on. It's a way to make sure you know what you know. It can get confusing out there.
Huh?
And every now and then you might need a reminder. You just come on home to Axel. Now, if I see that you are you have yet to make a subcontract deal with Hell, curses will be inflicted. I see that you have the times the what's her name? Anyways, she gave you the business curse. Whenever you go to make a deal, you will either end up with a positive or a negative effect. It will range from ×2 to 1d12. You will be unable to remove this device until you switch contracts to a new register. I can show you how to remove these curses unless you would like to keep with your current registry of hell. You will need to renew with him in 46 more days, or 46, no, sorry, 54 more days.
Hey.
Do you want to step inside and change your registry, or do you want to step back out and continue living with your registry? And you have one message. If you want to pick up your mail, I'll need you to don the Chaos Cloak, so that the Judgeites don't harass you
Read our mail.
until after you leave.
Oh well. Yeah,
Who has the mail?
okay. Where's this cloak? Because I'll check that piece of mail.
Yeah. Who's got the mail?
When did
Wait,
we
who has the
register
mail?
with Hell?
I think Kelly's the only one with a piece of mail.
Well, see, it says here that it was 66 days ago.
When we all came out of our pod.
No,
Probably
I
when
don't-
that thing
No.
sprayed its load on us.
As
I-
the
he-
evil
I kind of
little
huddle
child.
everybody up, and I make sure the other person can't hear me, and I'm like, it's that damn child.
Oh shit! That's right.
And I look back at the other person who I would safely assume is probably trying to listen in on our conversation.
Nope, just standing there.
Okay, cool. I'm like,
He's respecting your privacy, actually.
any ideas what we should kind of do?
Why is a registry necessary in the first place?
I have absolutely no idea.
And there's no point in asking anyone because nobody gives a proper answer to
Yeah.
anything.
Everything's a fucking riddle. And it's
It's all
like
non-answers.
Kind of annoying.
But the message, you are right. It's got to be from little devil child. Crap nuggets. I kind of want to know what the message is, but I kind of don't. Oh,
I don't want to know at all.
Do you want the reminder clause? What happens? We do have. Sometimes people forget. I can give you the reminder. What happens when you're unregistered?
Yes.
Yes.
This happens. You're not the first that have gone through register, re-register, or registering reconsiderization. I've seen this look on many different faces. Do we listen? Do we trust it? The paranoia sets in at times. It does. The world's against you when you just wake up. So, yes, if you're unregistered, you could catch a nanovirus in this world. The nano infected, sometimes the wild version of a registry is the best way I could say it. I can, if you step inside into the register, you don't have to make a choice. It's just you're agreeing to continuing with the terms of registers, or you could unregister and just go your merry way. What would you like to do? Step inside, walk this way. I heard it's a famous quote.
Oh my gosh.
What? That was absolutely not fucking helpful at all. Some biscuit. Okay. The remembrance pause. You're able to give us a reminder. And if we utilize the remembrance pause, then we still have to agree to.
Who has that piece of mail that was needing to be read?
Kelly?
You did.
Yeah, you do.
Oh.
There's a little
I wanna
booth
read
over in the corner. Would you like the chaos cloak?
Yes, please.
All
No,
right,
go
it's
ahead.
here. I'm going to attach the chaos code cloak, and he flips it around you. And he's like, "Oh,
I'm gonna stand as close
been
to
a
Kelly.
while since I've seen one of you. I wonder if it's all right." Then like clicks it close. He's like, "All right." The mail reads that. Mind you, everybody gets this notification. Everybody else that was in the dark corner, they probably have tried it before. This mail has been in here forever. There's a long story to it. It's like we've been waiting for the person that this mail belonged to because it's unclaimed. Because you'll eventually understand. Well, what am I worried about? Um, Anyways, hopefully you're the winner. And poof, it says to the surname of Mac Musk requires insurance payout date due first, and it's asking for you to try to pay the bill.
Wait a minute.
It's only
scam.
$1.13, and it says only being charged original charged fees, no time, no time limit. So roll common knowledge.
Oh, 13. 13 sounds like it was
Ty, roll common
FedEx.
knowledge.
FedEx in our time.
You're sitting there thinking of this. You're like 1 and 2 together. You're like, wait. So that there's a time gap in.
Huge one.
And so with that being said, like the price I should have had to, if I had pay for time, it would have been inflated as what you're putting together. If it's true. With that, do you read the mail? Do you
Yeah,
pay
I'll
for
read the
do you
mail.
pay for the insurance?
Yes.
Okay, you pay for the insurance. It says, you are the correct match. Welcome back, Macmus.
Wait, what?
Mac Muss.
Musk. You have been red flagged and wanted by Zedite, Demon, Cattlecore for ownership right over the Bernard Star system.
That's what I thought.
Thank you. We've been trying to reach you for 13,000 years. Goodbye.
What the fuck?
Oh, lovely.
Shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and change your appearance real quick.
All right. Well, your mail's your mail. Remember, wearing the Chaos Cloak only grants you amenity for about. Many people make it maybe 2 buildings away or something before the Jedites. If anything, legality. The Jedites make sure all hearings are heard. So what they do is they come and they collect the mail and they immediately disperse it in all forms of media if it's media that needs to be informed. So the minute you walk out that door, if it's mail that the world needs to hear, it will be heard to all respecting parties. And it says that your mail needs to go out to all Zedites, Demon, and Catacor, and they need to know it's on. Will do.
Oh, well.
Had to go get that mail, didn't you?
Doesn't look like I'm going to make it to day 3, guys.
With that, do you want to go into the register? Because, or do you want to go out there and face your whatever?
Yeah, let's go to register first.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and register. Hopefully,
Let me enjoy it as long as I have before I have to kill people.
You walk in and he's like, all right, I'm going to read this to you. If unregistered, you could catch, and he brings out this the data pad and he starts reading it. You could catch a nanovirus and be infected by wild versions of registers. So no one has ever taken that chance. Normally, they just commit to the choice that they have made. Rarely we get a hopper. However, if you get caught, the Jedites, without a register or registering, you will be enforced. They are the law riders. All right. The network spiel. It's just propaganda. Really, the law writers these days, they don't give two craps. It's sometimes what a hopper is basically because I had to explain it to people is people who just want to change in life. Rarely happens, and yeah, if you want more information, probably go to Humbleberg. But and when you step through this door, the simulated organic unified life system you'll be able to choose a path. Remember that any and all children be reported to Humbleberg for free registration. Until they decide to leave there, and when they decide to leave there, they will either go and attribute to the celebration or into the world. As free registers, we let them have their own venues. With this said, go inside and make your choices. The options available to you will become available to you on the paths you may have already chosen. And you step forward into to the next box, and then he just closes the door, and in front of you is screens, and it says that there's different registrations that you could choose from, be it a Rakashan or an elf, or believing in Odin to an orc, to part of the fungal network, or being a judgeite. And it says all these different things, or announcing towards a contract with demons. With this said, you notice that the human option, because it says last selected, was 13,000 years ago. It was the last time anyone ever selected human.
That was the kid.
I'm gonna hit human.
It says well, no, hold up. Now everybody stands in front of these options, right? And do they touch it? It's waiting for everyone to unanimously touch it, and it's going to gray out things that are available for you to select. So, does everybody go up and push the button, put their finger on the button?
If Kelly, if you over there and you put your finger on that damn button, then I will move
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on the button.
All right, it's waiting for everyone to acknowledge that's in the room, to acknowledge that they want to look at their options.
I'm like really confused, but like I mean, if everyone else is doing it, like I'm gonna put my hand on it.
I think I'm the only one that's doing it right now.
All right, it's waiting for unanimous confirmation of checking options, unless you want it to only be you seeing your option.
So we all had to put our hands on this thing, but yet only one person can have. But
no, what it's saying is, go ahead.
It's asking who wants to do it.
Yes, it's asking who wants to do it. It's waiting to see whether or not you just want to be just you. It's waiting for confirmation on whether you want others to see what you're seeing.
Oh, it's waiting for me. Yes, I'll let them see.
Yeah.
Okay. It says for you that you only have one option, and then it says hidden option below it.
I will click on. Well, what's the first option?
Human. And it says it hasn't been selected, and it's like I said, it says has been selected, and all right.
Let's see what hidden option.
All right, you click hidden, and it says Axel option.
Ooh, Axel option.
I have no clue what any of this means.
None of us do.
Means your artificial intelligence.
And then it says, would you like to have this as your registration? And agree to Axel terms and conditions.
What are Axel terms?
You get a bunch of legalese saying what an Axel term is, and that it's if you want a wall of script, I'll start talking to you, but
I'm gonna go back and just click on human.
It says hoppers must stay what they. Sorry, wrong thing. It says you cannot take your last chosen choice.
Oh.
So you should.
It does also say commit to hell is available for you as well.
No.
No. I'm done, I guess.
All right. Does anybody else want to step up?
Yeah,
Or do you want-
sure. I'll step up.
All right. You step up, and it asks whether or not you want everyone to do a group thing and the same things. Do you just solo ride and let everybody see your options?
Yeah, I'll just solo ride and let people see the options.
Okay. You click on it, and it brings it up, and it says everything available except for human.
I thought you were gonna say everything. I was like, oh, damn, I'm special.
It says that you could choose Rakashan. It says that you could be a vessel or a dwarf and believe in Odin. It says that you could be an orc and part of a fungal network and be an anarchist. It says you could be a saurian, the samurai pilot with that always wants. And it tells you that you could be an synthoid and have orderness and helpfulness and live in a utopian society, or you can be an arachnodian, and the list goes down and down. Human is not available to you, and there is no hidden option.
Okay.
And all the way down at the bottom, you see Humbleberg, half folk, they're free spirited farmers, Fae, unknown, hell, demons, angels, Zedites, and Countercorp, all selectable as registration. Some of them have varying different registration times, like is selecting demons. It says applies permanency, unremovable as an option. Zedites, beware being unprogrammed to be programmed. Angels, a way to heaven. Countercore, climb the undead corporate pyramid ladder, capital on ideas. These seem like they're all options for you to register with. And it says removal of hell for option. And it just says, would you like to remove this?
Kind of look back at the rest of the party.
Out of game, who? Real quick, out of game, who is it that missed the spray?
That was Mary.
Mary. Okay, good. Yeah, no, so the option is on there. It says, would you like to remove your curse? Your contract with hell. And then it says, warning, you'll only be unregistered and safe in this zone while you re-register.
Can I see what I can register to other things? Or
yeah, like everything's available. You could either it's asking, would you like to commit to hell? Would you like to commit to here? Let me
yeah, like can I I can remove
I gotcha. I'm gonna link this in chat, or I'm gonna give you this, and it's kind of like my notes, and you all can have the information that I'm trying to digest to you. Let me make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna show players and give this to bam. So registry. There you go. There's the talking lingo. That's what you're getting. You get all of those options down below. It says this stuff, some of it, but this is just me pulling apart the what I'm trying to tell you. Let's say you made an insight check. There you go. So everything that's being listed there, the only option you are unavailable to have is human.
Human.
Everything else is lit up for you, and Axel is unavailable as an option. It also states that you have a current contract for 60 days, at 68 days currently with Hell. When this ends, you will have to go back to Hell and get a new contract. Your common sense is telling you that this is how Hell keeps people on their path, because they have to keep re-registering and they have to keep doing chores for him.
Yeah, I removed the hell curse thing.
But I didn't have that option.
I
Right?
did say the Hell thing. I just roll along with it for right now. Yes. It said commit for Hell. But right now you have a. We'll get back to you. Play.
Well, shit.
Yes, you had the same option. It just was better described right now. Again, so I was trying to remember. For some reason, I thought you were the person that I missed with the spray, and then you corrected me. It was to Mary, and so it's like, great, okay, and
yeah, it's me. I
so
didn't get
so yeah. So yes, it would have said, "Would you like to remove your curse as well on yours?"
Oh yeah, I would have removed it.
Well, yeah, gotcha.
Remind me real quick. I'm blue. That's water, right?
Blue is water. Yes.
Okay.
You just tend to be a Saurian that likes water.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the oh god, Aquarian. There we go.
I was gonna say, I was just reading that.
Oh, you're actually going to commit to the registry and click. I mean, you're going to click Aquarian.
What does this? Hold on. What does this do?
What?
You could catch an antivirus being affected. Really, blah with you. What happens if I register as an Aquarian?
It pops up and it says, it does have a little eye there. Would you like to find out?
Yeah.
It says that you will slowly become an Aquarian. You will be a follower of Zeus and deal with underwater Olympus.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Saurian then.
You select Saurian, being a Saurian, and it just says samurais that tend to be pilot and challenging and challenge speed with instincts always. And it says that's what that is. Like you challenge with things as fast as you can, using as much instinct as you can.
Okay, well I pick Saurian.
And it says, how long would you like your Saurian register to last?
Just keep holding the button until like it just shows nil.
It says you can after it gets to whatever max life is for a Saurian, which is a Saurian is 67 years. It says would you like to continue beyond death?
Reincarnate.
Yes.
Okay.
And it says as your Saurian lineage will continue. You've already, and then it says you've already agreed to when you go to check out after you did 17 Saurian, right? Lifetime of Saurian, 17.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to check out, it says you've already agreed to, and it says 9,900 46,000, 46, and it trails off different numbers. Lifetimes of Saurian already. Would you like to add this to you? In short, it says, would you like to add your 178 Saurian lifetimes onto the already 9,948 Saurian lifetimes, life terms you've already agreed to?
No, but I do want to get this hell contract thing removed.
Oh, yes, just uncommit.
Okay, I uncommit.
And that's it. You uncommit to hell. And it says, would you like to go back to just Saurian only?
Yes.
And it says you've been registered to continue as a Saurian. If you ever need, it says, if you ever need services of removal of curses again, please come see us. Always to help.
Always to help.
Does
Not always glad to help, just always to help.
Always to help. And then you hear a church bell. Ding, ding, ding. And that's, you've been uncommitted to hell. And you've removed your curse.
Cool. I lift my hand, I look back at the rest of the party, and I go, well, it turns out you just need to put your hand here and undo the curse. No drawbacks. Kind of like smiling the whole time I say this because I'm not sure still. Just kind of trusting this. I kind of step back.
What does everybody else do then?
The Fae.
I try to remove my.
Well, who goes up next to push?
I was gonna say everyone needs to get their curses removed first.
Oh, everybody but one.
Yeah.
Well, two now.
Yes, exactly. Everybody but two now.
Sorry ass.
Okay, so who's next? Who wants to step up?
Sure, I'll step up.
All right, Dave steps up, puts his hand on it. It says the same thing. What would you like to register as? And ask.
I want to
if
find
you'd
out
like to
how
move
long
to.
I'm registered to stay, or how many re-lives I have.
How many
pending.
re-lives you have? Okay, you click up at profile, which is a little button up there. You think it's a little P symbol. You click it, and it pops up, and it says that you have committed to at least almost a number that you definitely are not going to live for options, like over 8,000. You've already committed to.
Damn. What?
And it says that like almost every 100 years or so, because it's like your checkbox, your receipt, it says that like almost every 100 years or so, like right on the nose, you come back here and you put another 100 years on. And you've been doing this for quite some time. And it asks, would you like to put 100 in? It seems to be your trend.
Has it been 100 years since the last time?
Yes.
Okay. Oh well. Let's get this curse thing removed. Get rid of this hell thing.
All right.
Like
it
to
wants
get some anti-nanovirus protection.
So you commit back to the Saurian and remove your nanovirus, your hell commitment, and you're good. You committed to 0 more years of the Saurian, I'm assuming.
0 more.
Did you want to commit to another 100?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, so
I've
committed
been
to
doing it
another
for
100.
thousands of years. I guess another 100 won't matter.
Yeah, it's like you kind of just like one day you put Athos and you just kept coming back every 100 years. So, um,
Is there an
all right.
option to keep previous memories? Not this whole amnesia, don't remember shit thing.
It doesn't state it has any of those options. It doesn't say what it's doing other than this very short descript half
I-
sentences, really. All the
My
misspellings
internet
are
lagged. I have no idea what you said.
so. This thing's been going on for so long, or whatever this
Still
program is. Am I the? I
It's
can
it's
hear
him.
me.
It's him.
It's him. Okay.
That's what happens when you get old.
My internet's getting old. It had to do some dial-upping yesterday.
Gosh.
And to dust off the old dial-up modem.
Yeah, it's getting a little bogged down and fat around the gigabyte section. You know what I mean? My brain is.
Can you imagine trying to download even 10 gigs off of a dial-up connection these days? Oh my gosh.
Yes, I can.
Oh,
Because I know how painful it was to just do 1 KB. And so I can just imagine, I just put it in and I'm on planet Mars these days and I'll eventually get all 10 gigs
Yeah, like Elon Musk is gonna
tomorrow.
make it to Mars before you even download that 10 gig file.
Yeah.
And it's not because it's not downloading fast enough, it's because it's like getting like halfway there and then like losing connection to the server and you have to restart all over again. Like, oh shit.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So back to the thing. What was your question again?
Shin.
Or Jen, what was the question you asked? I've completely forgot.
It was
I don't know if any of you can hear me, but all I'm hearing is clicks and beep.
Oh. Meanwhile, I guess something deregistered him in the real world. Meanwhile,
all right, so everybody has their
Mary, would you like to go up there now?
Everybody's curses are done, removed.
Well, we'll get back to it. Right now, he's having speech issues, not able to talk.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
This re-registering thing seems to be affecting my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay.
So I heard nothing from the last time that I said so. All I heard was clicks and beeps.
Okay. What I was trying to state is, could you please re-ask your question because I don't remember what you asked.
Yeah, we literally kept saying, we kept giving like dial-up a hard time and stuff. We didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's curses are removed, correct?
Yeah, wait, you're rushing along. Hold on a second. Right now, he's still in the booth, and he asked me a question. And I'm trying to be able to.
It was about the Saurians, I think. Like how long? Like you were gonna re-up your Saurians
Yeah,
because
he
you already.
I thought he was going to ask. He was trying to ask me a question about. No, anyways, okay. So you step out of the booth.
Yeah, I don't remember what it
was. We'll watch this again on video and laugh. Now I'll have to explain it in the future. So yeah, okay, you step out. You get the curse removed. And
yeah. Antivirus. I want some like nano antivirus.
Antivirus. There's nothing on there that says antivirus. It says it does to see the attendant afterwards for all pertaining questions to registries and such. So in short, when you all are done, go talk to the other guy. Is what it's. Go talk to the guy in the other room.
Go talk to the guy behind the curtain.
Yes. Well, you're behind the curtain, technically. Maybe you're the man behind the curtain.
Dun, dun,
Mary,
dun.
would you like to step up?
Yeah.
All right. You
Now.
step up and you click on the thing, and
What does it tell me?
it says that it says congratulations on completing your Saurian trial. Would you like to try another direction? And it says that you have 0 Saurian left past 70 more days.
Okay.
So
information button on Faye.
it says unknown. You choose between Frigorian, fairies, goblins, or frogs.
What all information is there about Fairy?
It just keeps saying unknown, unknown, and then you hear the thing giggle and says it's unknown, as if just staring at it is enough to give you the answer by saying unknown. It does say, would you like to be Frogian, fairy, or goblin?
Fairy.
Fairy. Okay. You click fairy and it asks for how long? How many years, days, months?
As long as possible?
Well, beyond death?
Yes.
Okay. And it's for how many lifetimes?
2.
2. You set a course for that for fairy for 2 years, and it agrees, and it says when your 70 days is up, enjoy your journey.
So I stay Saurian until 70 days.
Correct.
That's bullcrap. It's
Um,
gonna take us 3 months to just get through 7 days worth of this.
with that, it doesn't have anything for hell or curse for you to remove or anything. And you step out of the booth, and Ty steps back up and goes ahead, and I'm going to let you. What do you choose, Ty? I'm sorry,
Oh well,
Kelly.
remove the curse.
All right, you step back into the booth, and it says, and you click to remove the curse, and the card that you're holding, it starts to crumble, and you see like it's like dying little nanobots that as the thing uncrumples and fades away.
And I want to push the personal information button.
Personal information button.
All right, I stopped looking when this shows up.
Personal. It says weight, height, like Sandy Watch. It says that you're. It says, "Welcome back, owner of Bernard Star System, Kellanova McMusk."
Okay, how do I spell that last part? McMuss. I want to have it spelled correctly.
Down at the very bottom. MAC, capital MUSK. Mac Musk. What? Haw. Yes.
I just
Oh,
copy
I didn't
paste
even
it
see it.
for him. Yeah.
I got it. So my full name is Kelly Nova Macmus.
And it says that you are the owner of Bernard Star System.
And that's what I'm going to jail for.
And it says that no, it says you are red flagged and wanted by Zedite, Demon, and Countercore for ownership rights over Bernard Star System.
Oh, they want to buy it from you.
What? No.
No, I think they were trying to take it from me.
Yeah, that no.
It says that your last entry was 13,000 years ago. For option, and it was just the one human. Roll a common knowledge.
See something good finally.
Okay, so you're putting one and two together, and you're getting the idea that whatever happened, your pod, it was 13,000 years for is how long it took for you to come out of that pod.
That's messed up.
That's crazy,
I could
bro.
technically be the only human in the world then, in the universe.
Easy.
Hence, you're the special one.
Hey, don't make fun of her.
It does ask if you would like to re-register with Axel. There's only one in stock left. And you didn't know, something that you all didn't notice or weren't really catching on is, I should say, and I'll let you in on it now. You started to notice because there's all these different numbers off to the right side that are meaningless to you, like, and one of them to the numbers of each of the different types is how many people are registered as certain different types, and there's only one person registered as human.
That's
Ah!
her and Axel.
Oh my god.
There's thousands of Akashians and
Her and
elves and
Axel
orcs and
in one.
all of these different
Wow.
types. There's only one human. And it's, yeah.
In this star system.
At least that's
Well, that is
governmentally
registered.
known. Yeah.
You would think that would be sending up red flags everywhere.
Well, there is a red flag on you.
There's
Yeah, now.
a red flag on you. And
Oh, speaking of which, are you guys gonna help me fight, or am I just gonna go?
Oh, it's asking if you would like to recollect on your Axel
you need
subscription.
You and Axel.
How long do I already have on my Axel?
It's just asking you. It's been 13. You need to renew on your Axel registration, and it says there's only one in stock, and it says only humans can actually snag this.
Yeah, I'll register with Axel.
All right, you re-register with Axel, and yeah. So it says human, and then it says Axel registration, like in parentheses in your profile. And then you step away, and then they say, "Thank you for using the simulated organic unified life system. We here love your soul. And everything shuts down.
Welcome to sales.
If I survive, I have a feeling we might need to use this place a lot.
You'll survive. We'll keep you safe.
I just kind of
Much as
turn
we
to Mary
can.
as she says this. Speak for yourself. Need I mind you, I don't necessarily want to fight. Although I will if forced to.
Well,
Alright, I'll go quietly then.
You will defend.
No, I'm not saying that you should give up. I'm just saying this is probably the only time you will ever see me, and I'm like rolling up my sleeves, get dirty.
You're only liking me because I bought you all those mechs.
Well, that does help, yes.
Because it's not me that's actually doing the defending. It is the mech.
Too bad that we couldn't get to a credit changer person so I can open up this for everybody to use.
Yeah. Well, we like having our personal agent. We like it.
How close is the closest money changer that we saw?
No, I don't want it.
There's one.
More in my bank.
There is one across the street at the Axle store.
Shit.
Yeah,
But that is that 2 buildings away though?
No, it's on the other side of the street. It's closer than you think.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if they're waiting outside the door for me, so.
Remember, the mail only goes out when you leave. So you have until you leave before anyone knows.
So she could stay
You're
there.
in a pocket of time. Right
Oh! Oh! Idea! I go, Kelly, don't worry about it. I ain't saying shit, Coffee.
Alright.
I ain't even telling the party what just came in my head.
All right. Hold on to it then. Hold on to it then. So first things first.
What was his name?
First things first. You all, the lights are out in this room, and it's pretty evident that nothing's going to turn back on until you walk out of it. You walk back out, and the gentleman's there again. He's wrestling again with the Aquarian cloak, and it's messing with his thing. He's like, "Oh, Jesus, I just need to get the newer version of this one." He just dangles it on the over the chair. It's like some days I just wish you were stolen or something, because I'll just order another one. I could walk into the store next door or something. Oh, you're back. So, hey, look. Yeah, again, the only thing I gotta tell you is that when you walk out this door, if you had any messages, whatever thing is, every bit of time that you spend in here that counts nothing towards your time and your register. This is limbo. We here at Limbo specialize in allowing people to thorough put their journey. Have a nice day. Axel Corporation loves you.
How much for?
I've trademarked to say I love you. I don't really love you.
Yeah, I get that. How much would be a new one of those cloak things that you were wrestling with?
Yeah. Money doesn't matter in this. Dude, if I turn around, you'll be doing me a favor. I'll just write it off. I'm just gonna go next to the door. My turn. In a little bit here, I gotta walk next door, and I can pick up another one. The only time I can get rid of these things is if somebody walks off with it.
I think you might need to go check out that room.
Well, I will. I have to close up shot here. Let me just turn my back and fiddle with the data pads. Turns around.
I take the cloak.
Oh, I did. I was being sneaky.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Okay, yeah, she took the cloak.
She picks it up. She had your thought for you.
Yeah.
I just lean up against the chair and just kind of, there it goes.
And then he's like, "Oh, if everything's good, I need to." They say time doesn't stop here, but it does continue. I need to usher you out. I gotta go open up the Access store, and no one ever goes over there anyways. So please step outside.
Yeah, we'll follow you over there.
Yep, we're following you.
You guys have to go out the door. I have to lock up, and then I can go over there.
Yeah.
That's just. So I need you to walk out of the barrier. Then I can lock up.
I walk out of the barrier.
I walk out the barrier.
Yeah.
All right,
I
you
try
all
to make
walk
it
out
over
of
to
the
the money
barrier.
changer.
You start walking over to the. Okay.
I go over to the money changer.
Running over to the money.
No.
Everybody, let's set the scene. You all step out, and he is locking the door right now.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I run over to the money changer.
You run over to the money changer.
No,
what do you do?
I grab Kelly by the hand. I'm like, wait, hold on, just walk slowly, passionately behind me. I got this.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of Kelly.
I'm like just walking
to get this money
very normally to the money machine.
Okay, as you all cross the street, you see the Jedites. They come in, they grab them, they put their hands on it, they stork away to go deliver the mail to all the receptacle. He closes the door and shuts down everything, and he turns around and he walks across to the other side, and he's fiddling with the lock to open. He doesn't walk as fast as you guys, but he gets there. About this time, he gets over to the door and he goes to unlock it, and it's like the minute he turns it, the thing, Axel, thank you. He smacks a few, and then the thing slowly creaks up. He's like, I've never even had, honestly, my lifetime, I've never opened this thing. I usually just sit out front with the rocker. And it's like a rush of stale air as you all are open to run inside to the Axel store.
We went to
it's like an Apple store from the future.
But we were going to the money machine though.
The money machine's right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly register it.
Okay, you dash in and you go straight to the register. Yes. What do you want to do?
I want to open up the data pad so that these three can use my money.
Gotcha.
They're authorized to use.
You come up and you're like, I would like to give. You're like typing in. And you're like, where's the function to I give money? And you spew it out, and then it's like a pop-up comes up, and it's like, would you like to seek legal advice real quick and distributing your wealth?
No.
Caution. Please allow us to help you. We could do this faster than you think. And it sounds like it's saying you think as in you are too slow. So you hit fine, and it's like pops up. Legal contractual. Please place all thumb pads of people you wish to share ownership while maintaining full ownership.
All right, I put my thumb on there.
Thumbs. Fingers. David. Mary.
Okay.
Finger coming up.
Finger.
As you all place it
Fingers
on
on
there,
light.
it asks, would you like this to be upon death, or would you like this to be freestanding? And it asks you what kind of legal attachments you would like to have.
Ease.
Notification before actual use.
And it says they are free to use if notifications. Is this correct?
Yes.
And it does it. And so now they are free reign to have access to your with a pop-up notification to you. It asks how you would like that. Would you like that digitally? Would you like that mind linked? Please apply the axle implant for internal use. Or would you like to just use the card? Trusty yet fashionable.
What is this mind link?
And then it shows up a pop up. It shows a chair and a person getting down. It's like, what we will do is we will, and you see this person going through surgery as they put a chip inside their head. And then when it's programmed, that means you can give your notifications instantly. Welcome to Axel. Welcome to Axel. I'm sorry, we repeated ourselves. And then it goes error.
Okay.
Oh, I can't do that, so I'll just go with the card, I guess.
You see the machine in the background. There's in the background, you see all sorts of different axle paraphernalia for augmenting. And there's axle DNA thing. Everything's labeled axle store. No one's buying augment chips or any of the stuff that you all have. It's fully stocked. To include that there's a medical bay in the back that does axle implants if that's what you wanted.
How does that cost?
And the cost when the cost comes up, it says original owner on the house.
Oh my god.
Seriously?
I'm the owner of Axel.
Hasn't been updated in 13,000 years.
Yep.
Yep.
Now does it make sense?
Yep.
Oh, it was making sense earlier. I couldn't say it.
All right, yeah, I'll go get the surgery for it.
All right, it's you go into the back and it takes about 10 minutes tops. It's painful, and you get a ad reminder. Remember, pain lets you know you're alive. And you feel the entire surgery as they carve into your head, and even though you feel it, it hurts. It's just it hurts. They're cutting into it. And then you look over and you're like, one of the axle things comes over and it's like and it's getting closer and then it finally attaches and then pain relief and you're like, oh my fucking god, if I'd have lubed that thing I would have gotten the painkillers sooner.
Damn.
After that, the surgery goes great. You now have a chip implanted in your head, just beneath the subcranium. It's wireless and causes cancer. And
Oh,
yeah,
nothing in
Everything causes cancer.
it causes cancer. I don't know what else you want me to say. You've shortened your lifespan probably, and you're welcome. Uh, you get up out of the chair, and you now can do notifications instantaneously whenever someone wants to make a purchase. The thing that will pop into your head is the person and the amount and what they're purchasing.
Okay.
And then it will ask you if you would like to okay this. It states that upon death, it will be dispersed 3 ways. And all 3 of them will have to make notifications on the expenditure, is how the loophole works. So when it drops down to them, then 2 out of 3 have to agree if you ever die to spend money.
I'm just gonna pull out a knife and jokingly start walking towards Kelly. I'm just kidding. I'll put it away.
I pull out my 2 Desert Eagles and point them at you. Yeah, you really want to go this way?
That's what I get for Joe. I'll just go back to
Yeah,
standing
nice,
watch.
nice joke.
What do you do? With this, you have a quiet lull. You now have your money disputed. You have a chaos code cloak, and you're wanted. You have no idea what that means, what that's going to entail. You are currently inside the Axle store. As things progress, you're left with a few options. How would you like to, and where would you like to go next? Do you want to chance being seen or go straight home to your ship and finish your day?
Well, what else do they sell here for Axel?
The Axle store itself sells a lot of that is so outdated. There's really nothing that you find of interest except for 6 augment chips that are +2 variant.
Okay, cool. Let's buy them.
Buy them.
Yeah.
Yep, buy them.
Yep. These do cost Solarians. It's only 100,000 Solarians, and so you buy them, right? Yep. And there you go. The rest of the stuff, it's it's just stuff that would weigh you down right now, or you're uninterested. So the question now is, outside a game, what's going to happen for dynamics is that for every place you go now, I will roll to see if people notice you. And the more places you go, the harder it will get for you to be unseen.
Okay.
You have 100% chance right now to go to your ship.
Well,
And here's the thing.
Out of game. How are we
Here's the thing I want you to take into consideration. You have no idea which human could be a Zedite, a Catacore, or a demon. None.
well, we know of at least one. 2, actually.
A Zedite, a demon, or a Catacore?
Yeah, a demon. The lady from the first shop where we bought the exoskeletons.
She is not a demon. She's a devil.
Oh.
There's a difference between hell and demons.
Oh.
I'm just gonna. I'll point that out as in. I'm gonna give you some freebie common knowledge. Things are clicking. That the section that I gave you just a little bit ago, those are the different registrations, and so you're red flagged by an entire economy of demons, Catacore, and Zedites. you have no idea, since everybody's in this half human, or I should say in these human disguises, who one of those might be that's here. You have a 100% chance to go straight to the ship or continue shopping. Which do you do?
Well, I turned to my party. I'm like, okay, so we just get this over with and see what happens, or
I,
does it either happens now or happens later? And
do we want to go and like offload all and get our mechs all situated and?
well, that's been flown to the ship.
Yes,
Okay.
all purchases are going to end up back at the ship, no matter what.
Okay, so we just have to put them away at the ship.
No, it's
Yeah.
all going to be self put away. You just direct traffic. Like when you get there, as far as you're understanding it, when you get there, you just tell them where you want it on your ship. Care of the customization. It's all part of the servicing fee.
Okay.
They all label it in a one thing called cleaning services.
The,
Everything seems to have a cleaning services attachment. And they stopped calling it service fee. They just called it cleaning fee.
I go over to the old guy and be like, what would be in the zoomed in the helping hand section? What's that all about?
Oh, the other half of the mall.
Yeah. What's over there?
Yeah, just stuff. They have oh, you could, where is it? I'm like flipping through it. I know it's here somewhere.
food.
There it is. Over in that section, there's robots, civilians, merchants, hirelings, specialists, drones. They're kind of labor. You can buy labor. Like if you wanted to buy a class 3 civilization, it's 10K per 100. You would go pay, and then people who wanted to sign up would come and be part of your civilization that you're paying for. There's robots that can be inside mechs. There's you could buy merchant contracts, so they'll come and if you want them to be merchants in your city, or if you want them to just be a merchant on your ship, they'll take care of all the getting of stuff and your local favorite stuff. Yeah, this is all helping hands. The specialists or the hirelings is usually where most people go, because that's where you can like hire like a pilot, let's say, or someone who wants to do this stuff for you, or if you need something done, the hirelings. There's I think there's a shop left. There some call them adventurers, but they're for hire.
How about lawyers?
That'd
Where'd I
be
find those?
specialist. You want to go to the specialist in the helping hand. It's actually
Gotcha.
one of the closest stores. I can give you his card.
No,
Anybody
I'm
else?
not taking another card.
Oh, no. I'm an ex Axel employee. I'm retired. I just I prefer this. And yeah, I'm good. You don't have to worry about me. The worst thing that happens is we flood something, and then he just he thinks it's funny to himself.
Anybody else's
Yeah, somebody
map
else can take the card if they
disappear?
want it. I'm not touching it.
All right, I take the card.
I'll touch it.
It's a directional pointer, and it just
Yeah, I think we should go there.
Okay.
All right. So
All right,
you're gonna go to the specialist.
I'm literally gonna hire everyone.
I need
I
you to
just wanna
roll me
hire
a percent.
someone-
I need you to roll me a percentile. Do you want it to be high or low? Do
I
you
don't
want
know.
to roll, and if it's 10%, you're caught, or do you want it to be if it's above 90% and you're caught? Which one do you want,
90.
high or low? Do you want to try and roll high or try to roll low?
90.
Huh?
Above
90
90.
we're caught.
Above
90. So if you roll a 90 or less, you're unseen.
Anybody else's map just
Let's see.
disappear?
Nobody
41.
sees you as you go to the next place. It will be harder the next time.
Once I hire all the lawyers in all the worlds.
Okay, so you go in you go to the specialist sections and you go to legalese. And the legalese is basically this giant bureaucratic looking section. There's a lot of people behind desks and everything, and there's a kiosk up front, and it asks what legalese is your needs. This is then you get the pun, legalese for your needs.
I need legalese to explain the
Well, I
legalese.
can't think of how they worded that. That those sections were. Oh. Need help
wait.
remembering, guys.
Hold on. Contract is subcontracted under blah. Shoot.
What was it? Was it like land dispute? No. Or ownership? Oh, fuck. What was it?
Where did that writing go? Was it journal? Where did what he put up on the screen go? Yeah, that. Red flag by for ownership rights over Bernard.
Yeah, ownership rights. That's what it was.
Requires, you need to find out, also requires insurance payout due first.
Oh, he paid out the insurance to receive the letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah,
$1.11 or something.
Find out, you know.
I type in ownership rights dispute.
All right. You go in there and you type it in, and then what you see is the shuffleboard of all the legalese, and some of them get pushed to the back, and they're in their little cubicles, and so it's rearranging, and then it pushes eventually 5 people to the front, and it highlights them green. And it's the rule of 5. Either 5, you can always choose a different one's time, and it's little green arrows to go and walk up and talk to one of the 5 choices. And there's little reminders. If you dislike what he says, you could always choose a different option. And then it starts jumping the light between the 5. In short, what you get is the fact that they're trying to say you have a second opinion if you need.
Yeah. I do like how the it's wanted whatever for ownership rights, and when you look at it, it's Bernard's star system. Yeah, you're wanted for ownership rights over a BS star system. Just thought I'd point that out to you. Just so you understand.
Did you do that on purpose, or was that just...
I just want you to be aware that you
You
are
did it
being
on purpose.
hunted. You are being hunted for a BS star system.
I'm just giggling because someone caught my joke.
I caught it earlier. I just didn't want to say
yes,
anything.
yeah, a legal guy comes up. One of them comes up. You random. You go to box number 2 because you decide that fuck going up the middle this time, and you go to 2, and he sit down and he greets you in, and a little silent little laser bubble comes up. And he's like, "We share your privacy with only you, unless you pay us otherwise." Now that I've been able to say that legally, what can I see? For if you want, you can either auto scan and we will help you by just AI, or I can actually do it the more social way. What is your option? AI today or social tomorrow?
Social, please.
All right,
Social,
well,
yeah.
sit down and just scan your thumb, and we'll get into this automated process.
Thank you. And I scan my thumb.
Okay, what legal problems do you need?
Yes, my AI construct I've designed here seems to have an issue. They, the system thinks that they're flagged for rights over a Barnard star system, and
Oh,
they're
the
under.
Bernard star system. Yeah, so this is a great classic of "There's Nothing We Can Do." So we here at Legalese would like to help you. The problem is this is contested ownership, so this is between them, and I do believe it's on is the appropriate term.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you for choosing Legalese.
The problem
What else
is
can I do for you?
the problem is this is an AI construct that I designed myself. You see, it's never owned anything.
Right. See, that's the kind of thing that we like to see.
This is a
The problem with
mechanical
legal
robot.
device.
Watch here. And I take out my data pad and I swipe a couple of times and I look at Kelly. And I go, look, it'll raise its hand, its right hand if I do this. And I like touch the data pad a couple of times and I look up at Kelly.
I'll lift up my
Kelly
right
raised
hand.
his right hand.
I fail to see what this has to do with something that is
Well, see the problem.
ownership rights and contestation.
Well, see the
I
problem
can
is.
tell you what the fight's about, but I don't. I fail to
Yes.
understand what you want me to do.
Okay, well
Yes,
then
please
let me
tell
at
us
least
what's the
know
fight
what
about.
the fight is about then. Because
Oh!
I'm quite concerned here that if they take my design
believe-
away, I will have to do something.
Well-
I need to do something about this. It's very troublesome.
If you let me remiss, we've got. I believe. I've heard this one before. Okay, it's a tale as old as time. At least that's a quote that I would like to. What I'm saying is that this problem is more of a why everything is, as opposed to somebody has control over it. All I can tell you is that ZA, Stevens, Catacor have always been fighting over the ownership of the Barnard star system. That's just always been the way it is. Why are you concerned? Are you either of these three?
No, that's the thing. I'm none of these things. But for some reason, someone approached me earlier and was talking to my AI construct here when I had to, of course, intervene because it can't respond unless I make it respond, right? And so I started talking to them, and they were talking about a Barnard star system. I've never heard of that in my life, and they said that they look in act like Mac Musk or Mac Musk.
Oh well, hold on. I'll put the search engine in, and he brings out this thing. Do you want it? How would you like me to interface with finding your search? I've got keyboard. I've got swiping. I got algorithms. How would you like me to shuffle information?
All of it.
I got the old word search thing. It seems to be a current trend that people want to go use this search engine. It's crazy. I find it silly, but it's the latest trend around here is using it.
Well, let's do that then.
I rather use the no engine, even though it's you get it. There's no engine, but it's N-O. I think it's funny. K-N-O-W engine. But search engine. Yeah, sorry. What was it you wanted me to search?
MACMUSK.
M-U-S-K. McMusk. What about it?
Lassie.
I want to see who this thing is, or what it is.
It just says owner of Bernard Star System. Missing. Currently contested amongst 21 for wrestled control. Current players to own Bernard Star are Zedites, Demons, and Cattle Corp. And then it just shows a bar graph of how much ownership they have of 100%. It says up here Axel 1%. And it says McMusk.
Everybody else is over there.
That would be coffee time right there.
No, they're angry. Because it's very much.
Well, and right here we will call it with you all realizing such.
One less.